You know what's crazy? Like, I think this is like one of the craziest things I've ever learned. Like 99% of the time, you are like blinking automatically. But now that I've sort of brought it up, you're doing it manually. Like you are manually blinking at this moment in time. Now that I have brought it up. Same with your breathing, you know? Like you were breathing just fine, but now you're like consciously aware of it and you're having to do it manually. Like it's a chore, like it's a job. You've probably also got a lot of saliva in your mouth right now. You're now aware of that too. I just want to make sure you guys knew that the wonders of the human body. You are a machine of flesh. This is Todd, and this is the Nothingcast, and I am sweating bullets, dude. It is too hot in here. I I tried setting up a fan. That was too loud for the recording. So we're just gonna have to be sweaty and gross for the episode. I'm thinking about getting a new chair because this chair is just once again too damn noisy. Can't be having chair noises on the podcast, man. Ridiculous. Uh, in the area where I live, there was a couple of meth heads arrested because I don't know. Well, obviously they're doing meth, but they had like African savanna cats in their basement, which is crazy to think about. One, where the hell do you get? How do you? That's like a Tiger King sort of thing, just to have a fucking puma in your basement, dude. Where do you acquire such rare creatures, dude? But yeah, hopefully those animals are in good hands now and not in the hands of methany, methamphetamine Michael. Speaking of methamphetamine, I was I have a Walmart story. Go figure. I I feel like this podcast is just becoming Tales from Walmart. It's I don't know why I'm like exhausted and out of breath. I haven't really done anything today, so I'm just gonna take a quick breather before I tell you this spooky story. Did that sound like a whale? Did that sound like whale noises to you? We'll do that next. We're gonna do ASMR. I went to Walmart yesterday, and I was in the parking lot, and I was walking in, and this guy comes up to me, and he says something. It took me until I got into the store to actually like wrap my head around what he said. He said to me, "I like your t-shirt, but it'd be better if you had a purple dildo." Now, I was not sure how to respond to this, as I'm sure many people wouldn't know how to respond to this. So I just laughed and kept walking. And then I got in the store and it just kind of hit me like what the hell just happened? What do you mean? I You like my shirt but you want me to have a purple what? What are you talking about? um no, but I was really just sort of flabbergasted. Just sort of I mean, I'm still flabbergasted. It's been like a whole 24 hours and I'm still just like, what the fuck? Like, he had to have been on something. There's no, like, he had to have been on some sort of drug because you don't just, or maybe he was hitting on me. That's also a possibility. Maybe he was hitting on me. That's also possible. But I think the craziest part of the whole thing to me was when he said he liked my t-shirt. It was a it was just a plain black t-shirt. There was nothing on it. He was so uh, he was so turned on by my plain black t-shirt that he wanted me to have a he wished that I had a sex toy on me. I think. I don't know. He said that and it could have meant many, many things. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. Should I like I don't know. What do you do in that situation? I just yeah, really I question that situation and what exactly was happening there. Just I need to stop going to Walmart. These things would not happen to me if I simply just stopped. But I'm not going to do that because then I have less to talk about on this podcast. We all love Walmart stories, dude. It's like the funny website, People of Walmart, where you upload pictures of degenerates and freaks. You know? My name is Todd. I make the podcast. It was difficult to. It was difficult to set up my laptop. Um, as I'm recording this, like today, uh, Secret of the Mimic is coming out. So all you Freddy heads, all you uh Fred or nots, uh, clap your feet together and pop up some popcorn because this is a big deal. I've been meaning to get into like shiny hunting in Pokemon. Something I've been meaning to do for a while. It's just another one of those things that I don't have the attention span for. I don't have the patience for it. I'm just kind of, I have a hard time sitting down and doing things. Anything. I would rather. I would rather see the Eternals 10 times in a row. No, I would not do that. That would be hell, dude. That'd be torture. That'd be like, uh, that'd be like sitting on a fire ant hill and waiting for the ants to crawl up your asshole, dude. No, thank you. Not a chance. Not a chance, brother. In other video game news, still waiting for Hollow Knight Silk Song to come out. Uh, what the fuck? There's some like weird gunk on the ceiling fan. What is that? What are you? What are you? Yeah, Hollow Knight Silk Song. We're still waiting on that, which is I mean, on one hand, it makes sense because Team Cherry, the people who are making it, literally 3 people, just 3 people, which is insane. That is an insane accomplishment. Like making a fun game with just 3 people. That is crazy. But on the other hand, we have heard very little. And I feel like when you're working on a game for like, I don't know, I think it's been in development for like 3 or 4 years now. Yeah, we need to hear something. We need to hear a little bit of something, dude. But I've been hearing rumors from the rumor weed that it'll be out when it's out. No. I've been hearing rumors that it's supposedly going to be out like by the end of the year, hopefully for a holiday release. I'd love that, dude. I'd enjoy I I just love fun little indie games, you know? Um like Shovel Knight. Oh, I've gushed about this before, but Shovel Knight is probably one of my all-time favorite games. Almost. Almost like it more than Pokemon, but Pokemon is just beats it. You can't see me, but I'm waving my hands around to show how excitable I am about this topic. Um, but I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be making a deluxe version of Shovel Knight. Is that right? Wasn't it like Shovel Knight DX? Oh, Shovel Knight DX. Institution of blah, 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 blah. Launches in 2025. Okay. So, I've been seeing people like, why wasn't this just a free update? And I agree. Why wasn't it just a free update? However, I'm a little bitch. I'm going to pay for that because I fucking love Shovel Knight. I have no problem supporting a game that I love, even if they really re-release it 20 bajillion times. I just really like Shovel Knight. It's such a fun game, dude. I think I might play that play that next. I've been working on beating Mario and Luigi Brothership just because I need to get through some of the games that I just have not beaten at all yet. But I definitely think Shovel Knight may be next up on the table. Either Shovel Knight or Metroid Dread I'll play again because just those Metroidvania style games, I just love them. I love them to death, dude. Brings me great joy. New Resident Evil game coming out. This was kind of a shocker. This I don't know if there was like I'm not sure how much buildup there was to Resident Evil Requiem if we like knew about it, but sorry, I have one of those chairs that you have the lever and it lowers and it gets higher and I just hit it with my foot. But yeah, this really to me anyway sort of came out of nowhere, but I mean it looked fairly interesting, It's in Raccoon City. Very iconic location video game wise. Not just Resident Evil. I would say it's an iconic location as a whole for video games. But yeah, from what I saw in the trailer, I need to rewatch it because I wasn't fully paying attention. But what I've seen, like, just sort of a spooky hotel is always a fun location, a fun setting, no matter what you do with it. Just, yeah, I think it's going to be really neat, and I hope it's really cool because I do wonder if it's going to be like a first person game or if they're going to go back to like how the first six games were, where they were like third person. I wonder if it's going to be a return to form since it's going to be back in Raccoon City. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what is in store in Resident Evil 9 does not rhyme with 4. I've been kind of wanting to get back into Digimon. If you're not, ugh, some of you may not be familiar with Digimon. It's kind of like Pokemon, but there's obviously differences. But yeah, I've been seeing a bunch of stuff about it on TikTok, so I'm like, maybe I'll get back into it. Who knows? We had a local movie rental store. It closed down a while ago, but we had a local movie rental store that you could also get games from and rent them out. And there was this one Digimon game I would always get. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I would love to get a hold of it again if possible. Digimon DS game. Digimon World Dawn. That's what it was. There was Digimon World Dawn, and then there was Digimon World Dusk, because it kind of did like a Pokemon thing where multiple versions of the same game. But yeah, I played Digimon World Dusk like to death. That was just a really fun game. I wonder if I'd be able to get a hold of it for maybe cheap, because I don't think so. If you're lucky with DS games, you can find some really cheap ones, but some of them are just like, obviously with the Pokemon games, are like, oh, you want a copy of Soul Silver? $300. And it's just, that's unfortunate because it really, the thing about Nintendo is they really hate when people like make make fan games of their stuff or make like copies of their games, but they don't really like give much of a choice. Like especially for the Pokemon games, they don't really like, where are you gonna play Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green? Unless you have an original copy of those games, they're nowhere. Like there's nothing you can do about that except except, and I'm not condoning it. I'm not. Oh, what? Digimon World Dawn for $16. Really? Huh. Interesting. I may be able to get both. Now, if we look up Pokemon Soul Silver, now keep in mind the price of the Digimon game. It was $16, right? Pokemon Soul Silver physical copy. No, wait. Pokemon Soul Silver for sale. It's actually not as much as I thought it would be. That is interesting. That is very interesting because like I remember when they were like, "Oh, you want this game? You're going to have to pay like $400 for it." So I'm interested that the prices have gone down. I wonder if they've done that also with the Game Boy games. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Pokemon Fire Red. huh. Like, I'm finding some, like, relatively cheap copies of these games. That is shocking. That is very shocking. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to work on my collection. My prized video game collection! Uh, but yeah, I've been wanting to play some Pokemon. When I was a kid, I had a copy of Pokemon Platinum that I really enjoyed, and then I lost it, and I could never find it. And then they had one at GameStop, and I got it back again. It was awesome. But I want to play. I want to play Pokemon Platinum again. You know, I think that was probably the Pokemon game I played most as a kid, and I just have a lot of nostalgic memories for it. Just a fun game. I think a lot of people. What was I gonna say? It's hot in here, dude. I'm like, dude, I'm so wet. I'm so wet. There's this new Pixar movie coming out called Elio. Apparently, it's about this kid. He gets abducted by aliens. Didn't they already do that? I'm pretty sure this was already like I think it was called like Strange. Wasn't that Strange Worlds movie like the exact same thing? Wasn't that just oh we have people in space with aliens? Listen, I I could not do better. I'm not gonna say I could. I could not write a better movie because I'm terrible at writing and most things. But how hard is it? You know what? No, I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole again. I kind of want. I want to go to Barnes and Noble and get some bookies. You know, some books. I like collecting books. I'm actually like, this heat is killing me. Like, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling to do anything. Uh, they're putting Kirby on ketchup bottles. Uh, I think that's cool. I think that's neat. I think it's a little weird. You should put Kirby on t-shirts. Yep. Put Kirby on. I'm wearing a Kirby t-shirt right now. Funnily enough. What a coinky dink. What a coincidence. What a big old coincidence. I've been I kind of want to get into woodworking, maybe. I don't know, like making some bird houses, some shelves. I took wood shop when I was in high school, but other than that, I mean, I really haven't like done anything like that. So I mean, I'd like to get back into it. And a part of it, when you're in high school, you're not gonna want to do it because you're gonna want to goof around. Me and my buddies would like take the wood glue and wood glue our hands together or wood glue stuff to the walls. Uh, there were several pencils that could not be removed just because they were permanently attached to the walls. Um, I'm pretty sure someone like I don't know. We taped someone up to the wall at one point. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I would love to get into like I don't know, wood carving or something. Something with that wood oaky smell, you know? Inhale some sawdust, have have splinters in your lungs. That's nice. That's a plus of woodworking. I really need to figure out like I don't know if I have to like put an ice pack in my pants or what because I am this is torture. This is rough. Here's a crazy piece of news. Matt Pat, the former game theorist, getting involved in Congress. I don't this is this is some wild stuff here. I don't know how to feel about it because I'm not smart enough. Two, I just don't get involved into politics. But it, motherfucker was making game theories about crazy shit 5 years ago, and now I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something in Washington. That's wild. That is a wild leap, man. Uh, I mean, I like Matt Pat a lot, so I mean, I hope everything goes well for him, and I hope he does right by the people, as all everyone wants that. At the end of the day, everyone wants a someone who represents them, and I just best of luck to him if he can do that. But that's crazy. As the funny people say, not on my 2025 bingo card. That's not on my 2025 bingo. I like to play bingo. Uh, what the last time I played bingo was like years ago, dude. Ugh. Like when I was a kid, my school did this like event where you could do bingo and you could win like free books. I remember getting a Captain Underpants book for free just because I got a straight line in bingo. I got a point on the free space. You've never played real bingo unless you've had to use like pieces of corn to mark your spot, like corn kernels. Put a little corn kernel on the free space. Put a little corn kernel on B22. You've never played real bingo till you're at that level. There should be a they should add it to the Olympics, honestly. It takes a lot of skill. Takes a lot of skill. You can't get up and go to the bathroom. You can't check your phone. It's just that's a really tough sport. And I don't know. I just think that bingo players don't get. Yeah, yeah, cool. Football and baseball and basketball. They're so hard. You have to be real athletic. Yeah, whatever. You don't have to sit and listen though in those things. And that's arguably harder than all three of those sports combined. Let's be real. Let's be realistic. No one is clapping their hands and feet together for LeBron James or Patrick Mahomes because they caught a ball. They put a ball in the net. Wow. Did you get a diagonal bingo? You fucking idiot. You maroon. Oh shit. I gotta go. Looney Tunes. My Looney Tunes show is coming out. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Remember to like and subscribe. I gotta go. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye. Put it down.